Okay. Welcome everybody to today's lesson. To start our lesson today, I wanted to review a little bit about what we learned about baking ingredients. So before I get into the thorough part of our lesson, I want to ask and review what are some of the categories of ingredients that we discussed in our last lesson. Mike?
Sugars.
Sugars. And what types of sugars are in the sugars category?
There's granulated sugar, brown sugar, molasses, maple syrup, agave.
Lucio?
There's chocolate, and there's milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate.
Okay. And what else is in there in chocolates? It's dry, powder form, cocoa powder. Great. Nice job, guys. Marissa, did you have something to add?
No.
No?
I think that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
What other categories do we have? Christina?
Leavening agents.
I'm sorry?
Leavening agents.
Okay, and what kind of leavening agents do we have?
Baking powder, baking soda.
Yeah, those are considered what kind of leavening agent?
Chemical.
A chemical. And what other kinds of leavening agents do we have?
We have eggs. Those could be a leavening agent.
What kinds of leavening agents go into yeast, or into bread, sorry. Totally gave you that answer. It's yeast. Okay, so actually, so Mike actually was doing some research last night when he was looking for ingredients, and he showed me this great tool that we could use online that shows us a great way to, let's enlarge this, to substitute some of our ingredients. Can everybody see that? Okay, I know it's a little small. Let's do it a little big. Oh, that's too big. Just kidding. Okay, so, I don't know how to get rid of this. So, like you can see here, it says that we can add 1 cup of pureed black beans instead of flour. So that also shows us that it's gluten-free, as you can see with this tab right here. And it works in brownies, that's what it says. So it shows us what we can substitute with what. It shows us, what kind of dietary restrictions it allows us to overcome. And then it also shows us, what kind of recipes it might work better in. So I'm going to email this to you at the end of the lesson so that you guys all have it and you guys can all use it and practice at home with substituting ingredients. So this goes all the way down through flours, sugars, some oils, butter, so all of our fats. It also shows us that we can use a cup of fluff instead of a cup of frosting, which is kind of funny. Down here is where our key is, so it shows us what exactly each one of the little circles means. So this P means protein, GF is gluten-free, LC is low carb, and things like that. Does anybody have any questions about it? Lucio?
Is this from Pinterest?
It is.
Okay.
When we go into the industry, what do you think we might be able to use this for? What kind of customers are going to ask for this?
Allergies.
Allergies?
And vegans.
Just vegans.
Vegans? Marissa?
To sum up what Michael said, individuals with dietary restrictions.
Right, and it shows us that we can accommodate for their needs in a similar manner, right?
Yes.
All right. Anybody else have any questions or comments before we move on? Okay. So today I wanted to go over some of our mixing methods. So we already reviewed ingredients. We're going to go over a batter versus a dough as well, because I think that's really important for everybody to understand before we get into mixing methods. And then we're actually going to learn together today. So just remember that it is a safe learning environment, and that everybody's learning together, and that there's no wrong answer when it comes to this. And I'll explain the carousel activity once we get there. And then we're going to brainstorm our utensils. So what kinds of utensils will we be using for these mixing methods? And then we're also going to recap and do an exit poll. All right? So, with that said, did everybody open up their textbooks to page 698?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So let's review our reading from last night with the box and tee of a batter versus a dough. So let me draw this.
Oh.
Shh. Someone move this out a little bit.
Oh.
Okay. So who has their textbook out? One person. Okay.
We're just one person.
So whether you have your textbook out or not, who remembers from the reading, what do we have in both a batter and a dough? Mike?
You have dry and liquid ingredients.
Perfect. So I'm just going to say dry and liquid
Okay.
for sure. Okay. What else? You had your hand up.
Are you asking for things that are together right now?
You can do
Or can
separate
I do
as well.
Okay, then I'm separate. For batter, you can put that into more liquidy, and then dough is more like put together. I don't know how to say
Perfect.
that, but
So, liquid in texture.
yeah, they're texture different.
And then, what did you say about
Like
that?
firm in texture or
Firm,
firmer.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
They both include a mixing method.
True, very true. They both include a mixing method. Lauren, I saw you had your hand up earlier. No, are you sure? Remember, there's no wrong answer. Okay. Okay, that's great. Marissa?
For the dough, I feel like batter is like almost a quick thing, like you just mix it and it's done. And for dough, you have to let it sit and stuff like that. Like, it takes a while to incorporate it.
Okay. And that's for what kind of dough?
Like for bread dough or something.
Bread dough?
It takes a while, but then for like a cake batter, you just mix it and it's done, ready to go.
Okay. So our time frame is a little bit different?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we go out for a drink after this?
Sure.
Sarah or Kelly, do you have anything to add to our box and tea?
Give us a little more time.
A little more time? Okay. So, what kinds of products do we make in a batter versus a dough? We already said that a dough could be a bread dough. Lucio?
Pizza dough.
A pizza dough? Okay.
Pizza.
It's a bread.
Listen.
It's a bread, but we'll accept that. There's no wrong answer. We can make pancake batter. Pancake batter. Waffle batter. Pancakes, waffles. Oh, I spelled that wrong.
Chocolate batter.
Chocolate.
Beer batter?
Oh.
Beer batter?
Marissa?
I have a question. Is batter like for and I don't really know pastry, so don't but for like quick I don't know like quick breads are more battery, right? Or no? I don't know
they're
because
more of a
it's
dough because it's firmer.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
you said it's firmer, so a quick bread would be a little firmer in texture.
laminated dough.